Welcome back to Wellness Wise. Please like and subscribe so that our channel can grow. Today we are going to talk about the 3 toxic everyday habits we need to break. So let's get into it. In this digital era, screens have pervaded our lives like never before. With every sunrise, we wake up to the blinking lights of notifications from our myriad of apps. Our day starts and ends with us interacting with these screens. They've become our personal assistants, our office desks, our go-to movie theaters, our libraries of limitless knowledge, and our portals to the world. This invasion of screens into every corner of our existence is a stark reflection of the ongoing digital revolution. However, every coin has 2 sides, and the overuse of screens is not an exception. We are inadvertently stepping an era of pixel-induced problems. Too much time spent with these glowing rectangles can lead to a cascading series of adverse effects. It's no longer just about digital eye strain, backache, or sleep disturbances, all common complaints of the digital age. The repercussions are far-reaching, with numerous studies linking excessive screen time to a host of mental health issues like depression and anxiety. An unexpected and alarming consequence is the possible cognitive decline over time. We might be unknowingly shaving off a few precious IQ points with each passing hour spent on the screen. It's also been found that excessive screen usage contributes to a phenomenon known as digital dementia, indicating a decline in memory and attention span. Moreover, it's not just about you and your screen. The overuse of digital devices can put a significant dent in your real-life relationships. We are gradually replacing meaningful human interaction with texts and video calls. Wouldn't it be ironic if one day our relationship status read, "In a committed relationship with my smartphone"? Stepping back from excessive screen time doesn't translate into shunning technology altogether. Quite the contrary. It emphasizes setting boundaries and creating a healthier relationship with our new best friend, the screen. Consider scheduling screen-free hours in your daily routine, or enlisting the help of apps that limit the time spent on specific activities. Mindfulness could be the key to balance. After all, even the best of friendships need boundaries. As technology-based careers continue to rise, many of us are essentially tethered to our desks, stuck in a sitting position for hours on end, often in contorted postures that would make a chiropractor wince in discomfort. The modern-day corporate world, with its technological advancements, has inadvertently created an environment where we're bound to our workstations, the invisible chains of responsibility keeping us glued to our seats. Endless hours of sitting affects not just our physical health, but also takes a toll on our mental wellness. This sedentary lifestyle, characterized by prolonged periods of physical inactivity, is spawning a plethora of health issues. Some are obvious, like obesity and heart disease, which are widely discussed and acknowledged. These significant health risks are often spotlighted, reminding us of the dangers of a lifestyle lacking physical activity. But there are other consequences, less visible and less talked about, silently wreaking havoc on our bodies. Beyond the well-known culprits of obesity and heart disease, there are several quiet killers lurking in the shadows. Diseases that don't create an immediate uproar, but slowly yet persistently erode our health. Diabetes is one such stealthy adversary. Specific types of cancer, too, have been found to be linked to a life lacking motion. Add to this the increased levels of anxiety, and the picture becomes grim. It's as if our cozy office chairs harbor secret murderous intentions, stealthily attacking our health, while we remain blissfully unaware of the subtle onslaught. The solution to this silent yet deadly health threat? Injecting life-enhancing movement into our daily routine. Remember, it's not just about breaking a sweat at the gym. Rather, it's integrating physical activity into our lives and making it a habit. Every so often, liberate yourself from the rigid grip of your treacherous chair. Stretch those weary muscles. Take a brisk walk, enjoy the fresh air, and let your body move. Engage in a quick workout, do some desk-side yoga, or just dance to your favorite tune. Remember, movement isn't merely about pumping iron or hitting the treadmill. It's about disrupting the deadly monotony of motionlessness. Negative self-talk, our own personal peanut gallery of self-deprecation, can feel like a never-ending roast on Comedy Central, except the only person laughing is, well, no one. This constant internal dialogue, more often than not, is filled with unkind and demeaning remarks that we wouldn't dream of saying to anyone else. But when it comes to ourselves, it seems we have no qualms in repeating them, like a broken record of criticism playing on an infinite loop. Its origins are complex and multifaceted, typically stemming from a confluence of past experiences, societal pressures, and fear of failure. These sources, like tiny invisible seeds, sprout into imposing trees of self-doubt and insecurity. They take root in our minds, growing stronger and deeper with each passing day, fed by the negativity we keep piling on ourselves. These critical voices in our heads are like Oscar-winning yet overdramatic actors, constantly performing a self-deprecating monologue of our imagined shortcomings. They exaggerate our flaws, blowing them out of proportion, creating an illusion of inadequacy that we start believing is real. It's as if we're critics reviewing our own life's movie, a situation where 2 thumbs down seems to be our default rating. This harmful habit of berating ourselves for every small misstep or perceived mistake can chip away at our self-esteem, much like a relentless woodpecker pecking away at a tree's bark. Over time, this erodes our confidence, leaving us feeling vulnerable and exposed, as if standing under a harsh spotlight that only magnifies our imperfections. The power of negative self-talk shouldn't be underestimated. It plays a dominant role in influencing our behavior and actions, much like an overbearing stage manager in a play. When we're constantly belittling ourselves, we're more likely to hold back, inhibit our actions, and miss out on opportunities. It's like a hesitant actor hiding in the wings, afraid of stepping into the spotlight. To detox from this constant bombardment of negative self-talk, mindfulness is key. Become aware of your thoughts, observe them without judgment. And when you catch that internal critic, pointing out flaws and stoking insecurities, gently guide them towards more positive, compassionate comments. It's the equivalent of turning that hilariously harsh movie critic into a supportive friend who's cheering you on from the sidelines. Don't forget, everyone loves a good comeback story. In conclusion, the triumvirate of toxic habits that many of us unknowingly engage in every day include excessive screen time, lack of physical activity, and relentless negative self-talk. These habits, while seemingly benign, carry considerable long-term implications for our physical and mental well-being. Recognizing these unhealthy patterns is the first step towards empowerment. Digging deeper into this issue, we realize the profound impact of these seemingly innocuous habits. First on the list is excessive screen time. Living in the digital age, technology has become an inseparable part of our lives, but it's high time we control it, rather than letting it control us. Set designated hours for your technology use, making sure to turn your gadgets off outside those times. It's about creating a balance and not being afraid to disconnect to reconnect with the world around us. Secondly, we address the lack of physical activity. Today's lifestyle is a debilitating culprit behind numerous health issues. Injecting movement into your everyday routine can work wonders for your health. Begin with a simple 15-minute walk and gradually escalate it to more strenuous activities like running or even acquiring a gym membership. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a healthy routine. Consistency is key in this journey towards a healthier you. Lastly, we tackle the issue of relentless negative self-talk. The power of the spoken word is tremendous, especially when that word comes from within. Starting each day with positive affirmations can significantly alter your perspective towards life. Slowly but steadily, you'll notice the transformation seeping in, replacing negativity with positivity. Changing habits can indeed be akin to trying to turn a massive cruise ship. It demands copious amounts of time, effort, and patience. Imagine telling a cat not to nap all day. Seem nearly impossible, but with perseverance, it's achievable. Ultimately, it's time to seize control of your day-to-day patterns, replacing these toxic habits with ones that promote health and happiness. Building a healthier and happier lifestyle isn't a 100-meter dash, it's a marathon. Patience, persistence, and pacing are your allies in this journey. Keep in mind, building a healthier and happier lifestyle is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Take it one step at a time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.